Welcome to the Points Taken Podcast. My name is James Keeley. With me, as always, is Sammy Schaefer. How you doing, Sammy?
Great. How about you?
Good, man. Episode 30.
Nice.
Our 30th.
We're rocking it.
Remember we were like, hey, let's just try one. And
Yeah.
boy, watch from 1 to 29. There's a massive improvement.
When I send the link to people, I'm like, just start like 10.
Yeah, start at 10. Even Faye, when we went out that time, she was like, the first 8 are shit. Like, don't watch those. We're like, okay, thank you. But, it's like anything. You watch the first 8 Simpsons episodes, and they're like, oh, this is insufferable.
Maybe the first season of The Office was...
Yeah. But, this is available Tuesday, December 12th, 13 days from Christmas.
Nice.
It's around the corner. Have you gotten your shopping done?
I have the list.
I know you shop for very few people.
My parents.
Your parents. Yeah.
Actually, I can't tell you what I got them, but I had to sneak something back from Mexico for them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That could be a lot of things.
That's not a bad thing. I mean, in a good way.
That could be a baby. That could be
Your grandkids on its way.
That could be a package. If they distribute it around town, they could make a lot of money. You never know. Where did you store that, Sam?
It was definitely not in an orifice.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that kind of gift.
Definitely was. You know how things go around here. We take underdogs, overs, props, play some bets, talk about some pop culture. We have a good time. Sammy, what's on the show?
We've got game day drinks, wholesome family fun, and Sammy to the limit.
All right, Sammy. Episode 29 went great.
Yeah.
A little bit of a shorter episode. Mm-hmm. Sometimes we don't want to stretch it out if we don't have a lot to talk about.
No.
We did not have any college football to talk about. College football right now, the bowl games, the playoff is going to be a lot of fun. Mm-hmm. But the bowl games, other than that, they're kind of tough to cap. I don't know if I'm going to put a lot of hard-earned money on that. I'm certainly not going to recommend a lot of people put their hard-earned money on it. Because the thing is, a lot of these players are going to opt out. They're not going to want to play if there's nothing involved.
Yeah.
Like that FSU-Georgia game doesn't mean anything. So, that's a 14-point line. I don't know if a lot of the Georgia guys that are going to go to the NFL are going to play. The FSU guys are going to go. So this is hard. So we might just stick with NFL and the college football playoff and maybe have a play here and there. But I used to love bowl season because they had to play. Maybe you get one guy to look like a top 5 pick or something and he would sit out. And then everybody would shame him. And now it's the thing to do. Yeah. You're almost like a sucker if you play.
Yeah.
I don't blame him, But enjoyed episode 29. The SAG-AFTRA strike is over, so all of your favorite shows are back.
World changing, let me tell you.
How many Young Sheldons have you watched since?
0.
How many Dancing with the Stars and
0.
Jimmy Kimmels have you watched since then?
Absolutely 0 to all of those shows listed.
I know. It's weird when it goes away. Like we switched, we unplugged, so we went to streaming, and it was very easy just to sit down, put on Comcast, and just flip around. And I had a bunch of stuff saved on DVR. But now that it's streaming, it's been very good for me to it's almost like a little bit more of a hassle. Mm-hmm. So if a game isn't on, I typically do something else, and it's been great.
Yeah, it's nice.
And I try to stay away from social media unless it's filming reels about the PTP.
Important stuff.
Yeah. But not guys, Biden's ruining the country, and then in a year, guys, Trump is ruining the country.
It's so depressing.
It's just it's all the doom and gloom that's hard. You do 4 years of this guy's ruining it for this side, and then the other guy gets elected, and it's the same thing over and over, and it's So they're all ruining the country.
They are.
They're, no matter who it is, none of them are really working in your best interest or mine.
When I was out in Mexico, everything was Mexico news, so I didn't get any of it. It was great.
Oh, nice.
I didn't get any.
Very good. Yeah, the news is hard to watch. It's hard to watch. But it's Tuesday, and I am currently in the British Virgin Islands.
Wow, are you?
Yeah, a place called Tortola.
Magical.
Yeah, this is magical how we record things early. So, if my cruise ship capsizes and I'm sent to a watery grave, Sammy, who are you going to replace me with?
Oh, well, does Kitty survive?
Yeah, no. Kitty...
Oh, that was my
even
first
if
pick.
she did, she would hurl herself into a volcano. Yeah,
you know what? If she would have been my number one choice because she does good. But everyone loves Faye. I might have to bring her back.
Faye, yeah.
She'd be a great host with this.
Jordan's contributed a lot to the show.
Jordan has been great. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, you got a lot of options.
We got a lot of really good fans I would love to bring on.
Yeah, the show would fail miserably one episode without me. Just so you know. So
no faith in us.
Don't let my watery grave burial and Kitty hurling herself into an active volcano, grief-stricken. The kids will be fine, right? I can't even. There's not even a joke where I'll put them in a dangerous situation.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we'll have to, you can have your fantasy replacements. You and Faye stealing my show. I see you, Faye. You did that to that boat, didn't
She'll
you?
be too busy. She's starting her own podcast in January, I think.
What's the topic?
Or I'm sorry, I don't know the details, but she's going to join somebody else in one. I think her co-host is something to do with the Ninja Gym, and I think they interview athletes from Chicago.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
She could talk. She'd be great on that show.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll skip the recap on here because I'm away. I'm on a Disney cruise, treating myself.
Mm-hmm.
So, but we'll post on X and maybe something on Instagram if we can get things going. I don't even know what the Wi-Fi situation is going to be out there. So maybe I'll see it, maybe I won't. might be that. So it's going to be a shorter episode. So let's have a drink, Sam.
All right, sounds good.
Are these game day drinks?
Sammy, it's time for everybody's favorite drinking game. Are these game day drinks? What do we got today, Sammy?
We've got Rogue Santa's Private Reserve. It's a yearly flavor that comes out from Rogue Santa's, and this year is Toffee Chocolate Stout.
Look, I bought it for the box.
Yeah.
Look at Santa. It looks like a Zach Wild Santa.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, just jamming.
If Zach Wild came out with a Christmas guitar, that would be it.
Yeah, if you don't know who Zach Wild is, you're missing out on
One of the best guitars.
some great rock guitar music. And also kind of like a big guy, stands like that, has some guns on him, big giant beard. That is definitely based on Zach Wild.
Loosely
right
based on him.
there. Yeah. All right, let's try these. I'm not a big stout guy around the time, but I'm a big PTP glass guy.
Oh, those look great.
And we got those right there. Thanks to the Northbrook Public Library.
Rock stars over there.
And our friend Jackie Smith, great fan and friend of the show, who helps us out with these. All right, let's do it.
It's a bit heavy.
It is.
It's a bit heavy when you pour
It's
it.
the time of the year. You don't want one of these like, the first week of football season.
It smells good though.
Yeah. All right, I'm in. You know a stout right away.
Yeah.
I got to tell you,
It
though,
hit you. I saw your face.
my face was about sort of the complexity of it, and I hate talking kind of like,
Those bass notes.
subtle hints, but it's true. Like they do it for a reason. It's hard to rate because a game day drink is 6.4 or more, and that means we'll have a couple of them.
Yeah.
But I think we're kind of going like, okay, this would be a game day drink, but I'd have one or two. For you on this one, you gave it a 6.6.
6.1. Yeah, I went low on this one. I wouldn't drink this for football.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
It does have a lot of flavor to it,
Yeah.
but it's really heavy, and I'm just not big into heavy beers.
It's really heavy. It's a big stout. It's a heavy stout. What do you think I gave this?
I think same thing. You like it, not enough to drink all day, but have one or two. 6.9.
6. I gave it a 6.5.
Okay.
It's good enough. It's good, but I'm not a stout guy. But it delivers what it says.
Yeah.
It's the chocolate and what, toffee in there?
Chocolate toffee, yeah.
Yeah.
From just smelling it to the front taste, that back taste, if you're big into beer, I think you would really like this.
Yeah, my Kitty's older brother loves some stouts and everything. This would be right up his alley. But yeah, I mean, I bought it because it's fun. And in Christmas time, I'll drink a lot of different things.
Oh yeah, these are great. I mean,
Just because they're clever.
it's 6.5% alcohol,
Yeah, so it's not killing you.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's a fun beer, but it's just not for me.
If you're like doing like an outdoor like fire pit and there's a game in the background or you got a hot tub out back or something like that's a pretty good one.
I think so. You're absolutely right
For
about
me,
that.
it qualifies as a game day drink. 6.5. Sammy's not loving it.
Yeah, I'm not dogging the beer. I just wouldn't drink it. I wouldn't sit there and drink it watching football.
Yeah, I think it's a good effort. Again, not my thing, but it's a good effort. So, congrats, Rogue Santa Private Reserve. You just made it. All right, what's next? Sammy to the limit. Wow, the limit. All right, we're gonna bring back a little segment we like. It's called Sammy to the Limit.
Nice.
All right, Sammy, what's up?
Legendary actress Sharon Stone says that age 65, she's hotter than ever, and plenty of people want to have sex with her.
That's good for her.
Yeah, I love the confidence.
Yeah, she
I hope
got-
I still think like that when I'm 65.
Well, you will. Trust me. You're gonna be out of control. You're gonna be like 95 and be like, still got a lot of lead in this pencil.
I'm going to be walking around that retirement home like, hey, nurse, want to
Yeah.
come back to my room?
It's never gonna end with you. Yeah. She says there isn't that thing anymore where you walk into the room and every guy goes, ooh, because you're not as easy as you were when you were young. So though. She kind of outs herself there.
Yeah, a
as
little
being,
bit,
being a little bit of a floozy back in her day.
I mean, good for her.
Wild girl. Look, I mean, I'm sure there are a lot of people interested in a young Sharon Stone.
Oh, absolutely.
She goes on to say, it's not because you're not as hot. You're not as easy to F. You're not as easy to get rid of, and you're not as easy to keep quiet. That got dark.
Yeah.
Who is keeping her quiet?
I can't tell if she didn't realize what she was saying or if she
Yeah.
knew. And she's like, you know who I'm talking about. You're listening to this.
She's like,
you
I'm
know.
not staying silent anymore, Derek. Sharon will not be stifled. You'll like this beer by the end of this segment.
I might.
You're gonna upgrade this beer. And then she like keeps it going. She's kind of known for going off the rails a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you're not as easy to dump afterward. Bitter.
Yeah.
You're not as easy to be a side piece. It's not that you're not as hot. You're hotter. All right. Let's get into that.
Yeah. That one's kind of rough.
Let's. I'm going to show you where she is now. Okay. That's her. Fine. 65. Looks fine.
She's cute.
Okay. Here, not as much. I don't like the breadth. She looks very old there to me.
Yeah, it could be the lighting and the angle.
And she just has such like beautiful, gorgeous hair. Okay. So there she is now, 65-ish. Maybe she's a little bit younger in one of these pictures. But she's hotter than this? Has Sharon Stone lost Sharon Stone's mind? I mean, come on.
Wow.
Yeah. Sorry, Sharon.
I'm not trying to dog her. That she was hot.
No, I mean, it's a testament that she was a gorgeous actress. I mean, Total Recall when she was like with Schwarzenegger and then wants to kill him. I'm like, at least he had a good run with Sharon Stone in that one. Yeah, where was that other picture? I mean, like she's that's you know, she's
Yeah,
I think she's a little delusional.
that one.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like Total Recall era. Yeah, so it brings me to a question because you're a real sex positive guy. Sharon Stone walks into your room. She's 65. She goes, Sammy, let's have a little rendezvous. Does that exceed your limit?
Oh, I'm doing it. Sign me up, Sharon Stone. I mean, because like first off, like Sharon Stone. Like if I can say I had sex with Sharon Stone, I'm going to. And she's not ugly. She's still cute. Like,
Yeah.
she's still attractive.
No, she's still 65 is not what 65 was before.
No, I mean, I wouldn't even question the age. I'd be like, yeah, let's do it.
But there's a red flag on there when she says, I'm hotter than I was when I was 30 or
No, that's-
25 or whatever.
In that moment, I'm like, yes, you are.
Yeah.
But then afterwards, I'm like, I don't know what you were talking about.
I love that she like admits everything in this, that she's hard to get rid of. She will not be kept quiet. She was very easy when she was young and hot.
Outed herself and didn't care.
And you're like, yeah, don't care.
I love the
You're
confidence.
very forgiving. You're a very open-minded man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to live like you.
You know, I've got my history, so it's hard for me to judge other people.
I want to live like you for like a weekend, and then I want to get like that Men in Black pen that erases everything that I experienced, so I don't have to have nightmares about it.
You think it's going to be memories, but it's going to be nightmares.
And then I want like that bath in Coming to America where they just scrub your whole body and put you to bed.
Probably need one of those.
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't remember, so I guess I don't want to live like you. But it sounds fun. Good for you. Good for you. So that was Sammy to the Limit. Apparently, he has no age limit with that. So, but you have to. Like, is there? Let's just say it's not Sharon Stone. Do you have a hard out number with a woman?
I mean, honestly, yeah, it's 65 is way over that number, but
Yeah.
it's Sharon Stone. I'd be like, okay, come on in. But I mean, right now, 55, I'm like, normally I would have said 50 plus, but I'm 41 now, so I mean, 50 is not that much older than me.
But like Elizabeth Hurley's like 56 or something. Let's put up Elizabeth Hurley. I mean, it was so good looking.
Yeah.
You're definitely. But
She's
again,
56 now. Yeah, you're right.
Name recognition. I got to look up her age, but yeah, she's over 50, 55. But yeah, it's not like it used to be. Remember when 55? It was like, we better put that one in a home soon.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, and now
50s, you just looked old.
it's all going back. It's all good, except for me apparently. It looks like a 70-year-old.
You skipped a decade.
Yeah. Looks like what's the guy's name?
Rush Limbaugh.
Rush Limbaugh. I almost said Newt Gingrich, which is worse.
You're just killing yourself
Newt
now.
Limbaugh. I know. Confidence is low. Yeah. So your lowest is 18, obviously, from the law standpoint, and your oldest is 55.
No, I finally grew up a little bit on my dating apps. I moved the little bar from 18 to 30.
for you.
So I'm trying.
Hey.
I moved it up.
Wow.
Trying.
You know you're scooching that down later.
I mean, when I run out of matches, it'll be like,
Yeah,
18.
yeah. That's going right back to 24 by December 31st.
When I need a New Year's date. Okay, where are all the 21 years
Yeah,
hanging out
you're
at?
not fooling me. You're not fooling me, pal. All right, so Sharon,
Call me.
Sammy Schaefer's available,
Just
baby.
hit me up.
That would be fun.
Oh.
Don't bring her to my house.
No.
'Cause she seems like she'd throw a tantrum here. I don't want her on. Like, we could have her in a remote segment. You're not gonna get rid of me, James. Like, it's Sharon. I have kids to put to bed. No,
You won't get rid of me that easy anymore.
never. All right, that's Sammy to the limit. Sammy, what else is in the news?
Well, former UFC star Paige Van Zandt claims that the relationship between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce is 100% fake. What? Wow, somebody's on that James train, huh?
Who just came up with this completely original idea? Paige Van Zandt? Really?
Wow.
It's not like we've been talking about that since episode what,
One.
One?
Yeah, or 2 maybe.
I think it was 1.
Wow.
Yeah, she said it's completely contrived by the NFL to boost the viewership of a younger audience while also promoting Taylor's tour and movie.
That sounds really familiar. Maybe she watches the podcast.
She's got to be a fan.
Gotta be a fan.
Got to be a fan.
Hi, Paige.
Yeah, here she is. Here's Paige Van Zandt. You're a UFC guy more than me. Do you know who she is?
I mean, I've heard the name. I don't follow the actual fighters.
She looks like she's a little banged up there.
I mean, have you ever seen the before and after photos of some of these fighters? The women, it's funny because it's like
They get really
they get wrecked.
But she also they put this one up in the article and then they put this one up right here. It's not bad looking, my friend.
Wow.
Same girl.
I would never guess that that's a UFC fighter.
We don't need to do a Sammy to the limit on this one. I know exactly where you stand on this version of Paige Van Zandt.
I probably would have done the
I think
I'm
you-
into the beating up one. Too.
I think
mean, she's hot.
I think you'd be good with either one of
yeah,
those.
either one.
But yeah, I mean, she's on there. She's saying exactly what we've been saying for a long time. Yeah, I'm gonna die on this hill. I predict they're officially done by St. Patrick's Day at the latest. They keep coming out with new stuff. She was at the Packers game on Monday night. I just think it's a thing. You think I'm crazy, don't you?
I used to, but I think she is, or she's potentially the Time Person of the Year.
Yeah.
Right. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, I think James might be onto something. Like,
Yeah.
she was already one of the biggest names in the world, and now they're really pushing her. She's NFL. She's on the cover of Time. Something's up.
Something's up.
I'm starting to come around.
Yeah. Something's fishy.
And now Paige is on board. Mm-hmm.
She's not marrying that guy, and that guy's not marrying her. I mean, they got plenty of money, so it's not about that. Unless they just want to be like this big power couple with all the attention, but I don't know. That seems miserable to me. Like not being able to go anywhere.
Like I like the idea of these two people finding love, but I don't know. It just seems contrived.
Like Taylor can never go to like Outback again.
No.
And I'd like to be able to go to Outback.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce can go to Outback.
Yeah, but she could also call ahead and be like, "You're not serving anybody else tonight. Close your doors."
Yeah, but that's a big hassle. I like to go in and just get some bloomin' onion, some cheese fries.
True.
Get out the door. Yeah, so they're risking a lot for this. So, but he's gonna be like ultra popular now.
Wait, I think him and his brother came out with like a Christmas song, and it was like #1 for a day on Spotify, and it was terrible. But
Yeah.
everything they do is gold right now.
I don't think his brother's gonna be all that. No one's chasing him down the street like he's the Beatles.
No, but the Swifties are all over him right now.
They are. But Paige Van Zandt and I know what's up.
Yeah.
What else is in the news?
A director's cut of the 2016 flop Suicide Squad is expected to be released in 2024.
Okay. Did you see Suicide Squad?
No.
Okay, David Ayer, the director, said the studio butchered the quote-unquote dark, soulful movie after Batman vs. Superman did poorly and Deadpool did great. He said they turned his great movie into a bad comedy. So he wants to release his cut, and they're like, okay, we'll do that, blah, 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 at some point. It looks like it's going to come out in 2024 because they're relaunching all of the DC properties with James Gunn. So there's going to be a new Batman and a new Superman. And they're going to milk us again and again
That's
and again.
exactly what we need is a new Batman, a new Superman.
Yeah. What's that story? Oh my God, his parents died,
Oh no.
and he's vengeful about that.
Dad.
Wait, did Spider-Man go to high school? I want to see that again.
What happened to his grandpa? Oh.
Yeah, or his uncle. Yeah,
Uncle, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Ben. I'm so sick of being gouged by Marvel and DC and Star Wars and all this stuff.
Yeah.
I'd be glad if it was good stuff.
Yeah.
But how much of that stuff do you watch and you're like, this is a huge like waste, and they've abused me for the last time, even though you'll go back eventually. But
I honestly don't watch any superhero movies because they just don't stop coming out.
they're the same thing.
Yeah.
They're the same thing, and there's never any stakes. Nobody ever dies. And if somebody does die, they're like, oh, remember that secret time travel potion we have? Well, we'll go, let's go on a journey and find that. And they never don't find it, you know. There's always a way to, at the end of the movie, make it nice. And I don't know. It seems like lazy writing. But David Ayer, the director, said, Hollywood is like watching someone you love getting, he said, effed by someone you hate.
It's kind of true.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. It's a powerful metaphor.
I'll drink to that.
It's a powerful metaphor. Watching someone you love get earthed by someone you hate, that would be not fun.
No.
I gotta tell you. This guy's had some success. He wrote The Fast and the Furious, which I'm sure you hang out with people that love that and quote it all the time.
Yeah, the first one for sure.
He wrote Training Day, which I thought was pretty good.
Great movie.
Training Day was pretty good. And he wrote and directed Fury. Remember Fury?
No.
Like a tank movie, World War II tank movie.
I didn't see it, but I do vaguely remember it, yeah.
Apparently it did really well. I saw it. It was good. It wasn't that memorable. But he said he could have had any job he wanted after Fury, so he thought the studio ruined him for their cut of Suicide Squad because it really bombed. It was terrible. Maybe they did, but he definitely did this. Let's look at this. This is the Joker, and he released this. This was their.
That was his,
This
right?
was their promo. Mm-hmm. They're like, wait till you see this Jared Leto Joker. He's got a tattoo of damaged on his head. Mm-hmm. Everyone hated that.
Yeah, I think I heard he was supposed to be a bigger role, but everyone hated him so much they shrank the role down.
The damage thing ruined it. Yeah. Somebody's like, you know what? That look, that crazy look you got, let's make it a little more obvious. Write damaged on your forehead and a tattoo.
That's just, yeah.
Yeah.
The audience can't get the undertone.
Yeah,
Put it in their face. Way to not respect your audience and then get mad at them.
I don't think they're getting it. What can we write on his forehead? So he did this. Mm-hmm. This is his handiwork. No matter what cut was done, he was in charge of this. He was in charge of this one. Mm-hmm. Gets arguably the hottest actress in Hollywood at the time. And, cutesies are up in this, but lets her do that ridiculous Harley Quinn accent that no one liked.
I don't know. That was a pretty popular character.
Pretty popular character, but did you watch? You didn't watch the movie.
Was that the first one with Will Smith? You said, right?
Yeah. Listen to the accent. Oh, you did.
I saw that one. Yeah.
Okay. And what did you think?
It was okay.
Not memorable.
Yeah, no, it wasn't memorable. No, you're right.
It was so bad, like during the movie, and they didn't know what to do with it, that they just started showing like close-ups of Margot Robbie's butt for no reason. They're like, how about a little more Margot Robbie butt?
It sounds like whoever cut it the way he doesn't like it was trying to save it.
Yeah, but like at the expense of like any artistic integrity.
That's true, yeah.
It's like, hey, good-looking girl, you dropped something. Hold on, get the camera B-roll. Are you liking this more now?
It's going down a little better.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, I don't know. Did you see the Zack Snyder cut of Batman vs. Superman?
I didn't see any of that.
Batman vs. Superman could have been great.
Yeah.
When you're a kid growing up, you go like, oh, there's a movie coming out about Batman vs. Superman?
Oh, Batman was my favorite character growing up.
Like that would be the most amazing thing ever. Mm-hmm. And it should have been. And
nothing about it drew my attention.
No, Ben Affleck as Batman. I mean, it wasn't the worst Batman I've ever seen.
I heard he was decent. He had to have been better than George Clooney.
He was better than George Clooney.
Okay.
I love Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer was not a good Batman. That whole movie sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not really. Since you didn't really remember that you saw this movie, I don't think you're going to be watching the David Ayer cut.
No, I won't. I won't.
But we need to put an end to this. Like, hey, something flopped, but give us another shot to waste 3 hours of your day. I've had enough of this, and I've had enough of superhero reboots.
I'm done.
Do something different.
No, they got nothing right now.
They got nothing. Welcome back, writers.
James, Hollywood needs you.
Hollywood needs me.
They need you.
I have great ideas.
You've got some original stuff cooking, man. They need you.
I'm on my way. Get ready, Hollywood. I'm on my way. Toot toot. Well, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with the Thursday show. We'll be talking a little less sports and more of stuff like this. So if you hated this, come in next week on Tuesday. But we're going to talk about our favorite Christmas movies, stuff like that. We're getting ready for the season,
Yep,
baby.
it's time.
It's getting there. Thanks for watching. Follow us on X at Points Taken Pod and Insta at Points Taken Pod, Facebook, YouTube, all that stuff. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you soon.